What a week. And this is all, I'm going to say, Advocate Mnisi's fault, because he opened up the can of worms over there with decorated Brigadier Bongani Nicholas Gininda, when they started talking about warning statements. And, it kind of jogged Patricia Mashale's memory, or at least that's what I think, because she then went on her social media platforms and had a lot of documents to share with us. I can't find this very important one because, okay, I'll admit, okay, I'm not very good at the Twitter app, okay, X, formerly known as Twitter. I'm not really good at it, but I know that she shared, and I can't find it now, but she actually shared. Okay, Patricia doesn't go about sharing other people's business and just hiding hers. No. She shared her own warning statement. And you know what? I really appreciated this. And I said, you know what? I will use the time of the weekend to read through this warning statement because it's about 11 pages long. And I said, you know what? This is a great exercise. And I think it's great for me to bring it here to the family members, so we all, see what the day is like in the day of Patricia Mashale, whistleblower. No. Miss Fearfocal, the trumpet blower, okay? Because she shares her own warning statement that she received. Now, everything is handwritten, and now, you know what? I kind of owe, a lot of people understand a lot of apologies because, these things are handwritten and then photocopied, and then you can't really read some of these handwritings. So I'm going to do my best. So please don't come for me, okay? So it starts off by saying that this is the Park Road station and there's a case number, okay? So she had a case in 2021. And by the way, I hate the way that the South African Police Services write the date. Why do they have to start with the year? It is so confusing. Why can they not do it the standard way? But you know what? Asiko lapo. So, I kind of know how I'm going to do my videos when I'm recording them. So this one, I'm telling you, is a little bit difficult, but I know exactly where to start. Let me start it here. Do you remember the time when Ngomezulu said in court, and he held up the document and he waved it and he said, "Hey, I am in possession of Kelly Kumalo's 205s. Do you remember that time? Just in case you don't, let me share it right here.
Those are records that are relevant. I'm in possession of the 205s for Kelly Kuman. And the state, I'm going to show the state that there was no such a communication. That is direct evidence. I'm not sucking a thumb to say I'm looking for the number for Ntuli, for Mapisa, for whoever. I've got the records for Kelly Kuman on the date of when SENZO was killed. They're busy with 2018, 2021. We are not really interested. That's not our defense.
So, I thought, I really want to tell the members of the Unfiltered family, okay, members of the public jury, that listen, I am in possession, okay? I have them right here. I am in possession of Patricia Mashale's warning statement. I want to believe one of many that she has received. She has freely shared this warning statement, okay? She freely and willingly and without fear of persecution shared her warning statement. And I said, you know what? I want my members of the jury to also have exposure to this and just kind of know what it's like in the day in the life of Patricia Mashale when she receives a warning statement, okay? So there's going to be a lot of reading, so bear with me. I'm going to implore you. This is not a boring video. I think it's a very important video, and I implore you to stay on till the end. Let's read this together. Let's go through this together because we're all going to learn something from it. I've learned something, okay? I will share what I've learned, but we must read this so that we get to the lessons of the day. Okay, so as I said, I'm in possession of Patricia Mashale's warning statement, and it says Park Road Station, and it has the case number over there. South African Police Services statement regarding interview with suspect. This form must be completed every time a suspect is questioned, irrespective of whether the suspect is in detention after an arrest or not. Gininda, did you... Okay, we're not doing a Gininda video right now. Okay, cool. Okay, we'll cut that out during editing. Where any space provided on the form is insufficient, continue on a folio and attach the folio to that page. Folios must be signed by the suspect, interpreter, deponent, and commissioner of oaths. I, number, and it has their number, rank, colonel, full name, This is where I get confused. You see, I can't even read the name properly, but I think it's Muere. Yeah. So Colonel Muere, stationed at Velcom, hereby declare in English, I conducted an interview with Patricia Mashale, herein referred to as the suspect, and it has the address of where this happened. The date is the 14th of October 2021 at 9:35 a.m. The following persons were also present at the interview. No one is acting as an interpreter. And these are the people that were there. Okay, there's a captain, there's a constable, there's a colonel. Listen, now this note is what's important. Lesson number 1, write it down, guys. And it's written, okay, it's handwritten by this deponent, this officer who's writing this. And it says, these extra people, okay, were on the request of the suspect. Did you know you can request additional people to come to the room to bear witness to what's about to happen? Well, that's what Patricia Mashale requested here. So those guys go on the record. And then it says, I informed the suspect that I hold the above-mentioned rank in the South African Police Service and that I am investigating the alleged offense of Prevention of Harassment Act, in that on the 21st of August 2021, derogative messages were made by her on the WhatsApp platform, Vispol Group, towards or directed at Major General, let's see, oh my God, Patricia, the complainant, okay? And then it goes on to say, and that I have certain information at my disposal indicating that she may have been involved in the commission of the offense. I inquired from the suspect whether he or she understands this allegation. The suspect indicated that she did. And now in handwritten, I don't know how to say that, in handwritten? Well, it's handwritten. Yeah, let me say that. It's handwritten, and it says, the suspect refuses to sign. I shouldn't laugh. But let me tell you something about Patricia Mashale. She doesn't sit in a corner, and she doesn't sit in a little corner and make up little rules. Somehow, okay, now we learn something. You can refuse to sign this warning statement, okay? Let's go to the next page because, like I said, there's many pages. It goes on to say, I informed the suspect as follows. The purpose of this interview is to give you the opportunity to make a statement concerning the allegations against you and to put certain questions to you concerning the allegations that you were involved in the commission of the offense. You have the right to remain silent throughout the interview. You have the right to remain silent throughout this interview and are not compelled to make any statement or to answer any questions. Any statement that you make and anything you say will be written down and may be used as evidence in a court of law. Should you prefer to make a statement or to answer questions, such statement or answers will be submitted to the Director of Public Prosecution or Public Prosecutor, who will take the contents thereof into consideration also in deciding whether to prosecute you. You have the right to consult with a legal practitioner of your choice, or if you prefer, to apply to the Legal Aid Board to be provided with the services of a legal practitioner at the state's expense. The legal practitioner of your choice, or the one provided to you by the Legal Aid Board, may also be present during the interview. The suspect acknowledges that he understands these rights and the purpose of the interviews. Let me surprise you. She signs it, okay? She signs this portion. Okay, we skip. We move on. It says, I inquired from the suspect whether he or she wishes to consult with a legal practitioner before he or she decides to make a statement. The suspect indicated that she did not wish to consult with a legal practitioner before she would decide to make a statement. Okay? And then it says, I took the following steps to provide her with the opportunity to do so. And then the deponent writes none. Okay? They took none of the steps. And then the next part says, the following transpired as a result of the steps that I had taken. The suspect already, that's not how you spell already, but we'll let it pass. The suspect already requested the presence of Colonel Lewis. No other requests. Colonel Lewis at the at the front of the table, please. Okay? And then the suspect refuses to sign. It's a signature portion. She says, I'm not signing. Interpreter signs, deponent signs, commissioner of oath signs. Everybody signs. Not Patricia Mashale. She is not signing nothing. Okay? The next page says, I asked the suspect whether she or he wishes to make a statement in relation to the allegations against her. The suspect indicated that she, and then in handwriting it says, the suspect refuses in all total to... Gosh, I must sound like an Indian now. I don't know what that word is. Let me try one more time. The suspect refuses in total to make and or have a statement prepared. Okay. Next step. I informed the suspect that I am entitled to ask questions concerning her alleged involvement in the commission of an offense, but that she is not compelled to answer the questions. I also informed the suspect that her answers to the questions will be written down and may be used as evidence in a court of law. I further informed the suspect that she has a right to consult with the legal practitioner before answering any questions. I proceeded to ask the suspect questions, recorded both the questions and answers hereto, and attached it to this statement as Annexure B. The annexure was signed by himself, the suspect, the interpreter, and the commissioner of oaths. Instructions. Okay, it gives all these instructions. Let me see if there's anything relevant here. Oh, let me read this. This paragraph 6, which is what I just read to you guys, must be deleted if no questions were put to the suspect. Number 2, if the suspect indicated that she was not willing to answer any questions, that the refusal must be recorded directly below, and the suspect may therefore not be asked questions. The refusal, as well as any reasons advanced by her for the refusal, must also be recorded directly below. If the suspect refused to answer any particular question, the question must be recorded in Annexure B, as well as the fact that the suspect refused to answer the questions. Any reasons offered by the suspect why she was not prepared to answer a particular question must also be recorded in Annexure B. So in writing now, the deponent now writes this. The suspect indicated that she was not willing to answer any questions. She did not want to furnish any reasons for not answering the question. Not answering the questions. Okay, I'm not going to answer your questions, and I'm also not going to give you a reason. And of course, I'm also not going to sign anything. So it's written here, suspect refuses to sign. Everybody else signs. Okay, they all sign. Everybody who was in the room at Patricia Mashale's request signed except her. Are we learning something, or are we learning something? Okay, on the next page it says, during the interview, I asked the suspect whether she is injured. The suspect indicated that she did not have any injuries. I asked the suspect to show me the injuries, and I noticed the following. Not applicable because she had no injuries. Okay? Next part, she says, I asked the suspect how and when she had sustained injuries, and he or she replied as follows. Not applicable. Woo! We keep reading, okay? Stay on board with me. I asked the suspect if she was in any way threatened, assaulted, or influenced to exercise the following option, and the suspect stated that she was not threatened, assaulted, or influenced. But this is what she says. Ooh. I felt intimidated by the way Colonel Van der Meer approached me and handled the situation. Oh my God. Name and shame, Patricia. Name and shame, okay? There we go. She's putting this in her warning statement, guys. You gotta put it down, and the officer must write it. Okay. Next part says, this is section 9 or paragraph 9. It says, during the interview, the suspect was seemingly of sound mind and did not seem to be under the influence of liquor or any other intoxicating substance or in a state of shock. Okay, of course, we already know. Okay, we know how the song goes. The suspect refuses to sign. Everybody else signs. There's 1, 2, 3 signatures over there. They all sign. We're now at section 10. The interview was interrupted during the time period and for the reasons set out below. It says not applicable, but then it says only for a phone call received by the suspect from her husband. Oh my God. Shout out to loving husbands, man. Shout out to the loving husband. Shout out to the loving man. Okay. Check in on your wives. They could be out there giving a deposition. Okay. And giving a statement. And they could be talking about you. So make sure you're checking in on your wives. Okay. Let me get serious. Okay. Let's go back. Section 11. At the end of the interview, this statement, the suspect statement, an extra A, which doesn't exist because suspect said, and Daisy, see the questions and the suspect's answers to the questions, and extra doesn't exist. Nothing is there, okay? Nothing. We go down and it says, the above statement was made by me at the place, date, and time as indicated. I know and understand the contents of this statement. I have no objection to taking the prescribed oath. I consider the prescribed oath as a binding on my conscience. Haven't we heard this a lot of times in that courtroom? But okay, we're neither there or there. Or I truly affirm that the contents of this statement is true, and it is signed by the deponent. Why am I laughing? How? Patricia. I have to find that page, okay? I'm going back to 8, paragraph 8 or part 8, where they say, I asked the suspect if she felt in any way threatened, assaulted, or influenced to exercise the following options. The suspect stated that, this is Patricia's words now, I felt intimidated by the way the Colonel Van der approached me and handled the situation. Who is signing? Here? At the last page, it's him or her, Colonel Van der Listen, Patricia will have you writing about yourself in the third person, okay? And then it goes on to say, I certify that the deponent has acknowledged that he knows and understands the contents of the statement, which was sworn to before me, and the deponent's signature was placed thereon in my presence. Did you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? You must watch them sign, okay? That thing before. You must watch them sign your own warning statement in front of you. Not those statements that have different dates from the date when they're issued. We've heard a couple of them in the courtroom. If you remember, drop it in the comment section down below, because I know you guys listen in court. I know you guys listen. But it goes on to say, signed and sworn to in my presence on the 14th day of October 2021 in Bloemfontein on the 4th floor at 10:03 a.m. Okay, so this meeting started at about 9:35. It lasted about 25 minutes, guys. 25 minutes. And then it says full name, I guess. No, that's the interpreter. Or that's the commissioner of oaths. I don't know who it is. I think it's the commissioner of oaths because there was no interpreter, because this was done in English. Okay. And the portion where, of course, the suspect is supposed to sign. Remember, the suspect is Patricia Mashale. It's written, the suspect refuses to sign. Let's go to the next part. Certification. Next page, rather. Certification by suspect of correctness of the record of interview. The suspect refused to sign. Next page. Certificate of interpreter not needed. The member acted as a witness as well. Okay, so the interpreter was there, but they acted as a witness. Okay, thank you. Patricia, can you sign here? No, the suspect is not willing to sign. I have to confess, okay, I thoroughly enjoyed reading this, okay? I thoroughly enjoyed reading all these. One more page. Statement by, this is an extra A. Statement by, I don't know how I'm going to share this with you guys, because I'm going to be honest, having sighting of this. How am I going to share this? I'm going to share it in my community tab so you guys can have the pictures and screenshot them. I think I can do that. Okay. I'll just check with Patricia if she gives permission to do that. Statement by suspect. Of course, you guys already know if you've been listening. The suspect wishes not to name I don't know why they can't type the K properly or write the K properly, because this is handwritten. The suspect wishes not to make a statement nor to answer questions, and it's signed over there. Says okay, they're not signing nothing, okay? And then this next page is just the pages that the brigadier read into the record, which are kind of like the instruction pages. Let me see if there's anything. We've already gone through all this, so I don't think it's necessary for me to read this. I'll just read paragraph 5. It says, if the suspect is willing to make a statement but not willing to make the statement to the member, the suspect may personally see to the drawing up of the statement or make a statement to a magistrate or justice of the peace. Who is a justice of the peace, ladies and gentlemen? A Brigadier Kininda. Okay, he told us that in court. Yes. I can't believe I see all the hard work I do for you guys. I read all these pages for you because I want us all to be well abreast when it comes to warning statements, what to do if ever you're called in to make a statement. Okay, it could be a statement on the noise that your neighbors are doing. You just never know what statement you'll be making, but these are your rights. Okay, Patricia Mashale refused to make a statement. I would love to, sit down with Patricia Mashale and ask her questions in a live, maybe. I don't know how we can do it. I would love to go over this with her, and then maybe you guys can call in and we ask questions. Why did you feel you didn't want to make a statement? What was your thought process? How did you feel threatened by the member? Let me think other questions. Given a chance to redo this, would you go back and fill in the statement? What were the consequences? Did you do what they say you did? In the WhatsApp group. So you see what I'm saying, guys? Even what you say in a WhatsApp group can be brought up in a court of law. Ooh. That is it from me today. Let me know in the comment section down below, what lessons did you learn from this? Wow. Thanks for watching. You already know all the house rules, and done it. Like, comment, share that. This one you must share. This is the second edition, okay? All our Sunday edition videos, please share them. Why? You never know when somebody needs this information, and at least they will have it, okay? Save the video, okay? Hit that save button. If you scroll to the bottom of any video, I think it says, I have the option to download, but you can scroll. I think it says save. I think it is like, comment. I think it says like, and I'm trying to do this from memory. Okay, let me open up YouTube and let's do this live. Okay, let's do this real time. Where?
What you felt when?
Ooh, I'm gonna get a copyright for that one. Cristiano Ronaldo. No, let me mute that one right away. Okay, so it says so there's the like button, there's the share button, there's the super thanks button. And let me take a moment to say thank you so much, guys, for all the super thanks. I love it. I love them every time they come in. I have the download button because I have that option. You can also clip a video. There's that save button. Save this video. Okay, I've never asked you to save a video before, but save it. So it means anytime you want to refer back to it, this video will be top for you in your saved videos. And you can come back to it or watch it with a family member that you might think needs it. Share it as well. What else did I want you to know about these buttons? What else did I want you to know? I think that's it. Otherwise, I'm just, taking up time, valuable time. Thanks for watching. You absolutely have my heart. If you've made it this far, you have my heart. If you've watched all the ads, you are top of the class, okay? Top of the line. Thank you. I really appreciate you. If you're not subscribed, I hope you found this video beneficial enough for you to consider subscription, okay? I don't want to just entertain you guys, but I want to also make sure that we're being educated at the same time. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next upload.
Now, Colonel Host, I'm going to tell you that you are now adapting your evidence. And let me read for you paragraph 6 of Exhibit DD5.
In possession of accused number 2. It's a violation of that standing order. Now the state says this witness is not in a position to answer that question, unless the state is insinuating that this witness's IQ is very low.